Hello everybody, Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with some more My Hero Ultra Impact. And in today's video, it is time for us to showcase Overlay Izuku Midoriya. Now, funny thing is that we all know how he sounded like when he fought Shigaraki in the final season, like Zettai ni Yurusanai Shigaraki. But then here, look how he sounds. Happiest man alive. Like, he's not fighting for the whole world on his shoulders right here. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below how you personally feel about this Midoriya. Do you feel like he's popping off for you? Or do you feel like he's just crazy? Because I cannot accept any other answer besides that. Because what we saw yesterday from the event quest, that little teaser from Midoriya, he's looking crazy. So let's start off with the plus ultra move, which is going to be Overlay Smash. Deals 600% damage to a single opponent with a high chance of binding the opponent for 2 turns. Gives character piercing shot for 3 turns when character is evading. This buff cannot be cancelled, blocked, or restricted. Gives all allies the ability to evade 1 time when character is not enhanced. But when he is enhanced, gives all allies the ability to evade 2 times. First action skill, which is going to be Black Chains, ignores target and deals 250% damage to a random single opponent with a medium chance of binding the opponent for 2 turns and a medium chance of decreasing the opponent's critical resistance by 15% for 3 turns. Now, if they have Tranquility, this is not going to matter at all. Increases character's action skill impact by 15% for 2 turns. Did I say 15? No, 50. My bad. It sounds like I said 15, but just to emphasize, I said 50%. High chance of applying rush to the skill up to 3 additional activations. Cooldown time is going to be for 4 turns. So yeah, he's just going to go insane with hitting random opponents and doing a lot of damage. And also having the chance to bind them as well. Second action skill, which is going to be Black Whip and Fajin. Deals 350% damage to a single opponent. Cancels 1 temporary buff of a single opponent that is bound. Increases character's critical hit rate by 10% for 3 turns. High chance of applying rush to the skill up to 3 additional activations when character is not enhanced. And then enhancement bonus effect when activated. High chance of applying rush to the skill. You get 1 more additional activation and the cooldown 4 turns. First auto skill, which is going to be the Pinnacle of Effort, gives character enhancement when these 2 conditions are met at the end of the turn. Number 1, after character attacks an opponent 12 times with an action skill. So you'll most likely get this condition done by turn 3 or turn 4. It really depends how much skills Midoriya wants to activate. And then number 2 is after 5 turns pass from the start of battle. Multi-attacks equal 1 attack. Increases character speed by 30% and gives character the ability to nullify status ailments for 2 turns up to 1 time. So the same effect that Julio has. Increases character's critical skill impact by 10% after 1 turn passes while character has the ability to nullify status ailments. This is stackable as well, and this is not effect guess. And then the enhancement bonus effect when activated gives character the ability to land a bullseye when character has the ability to nullify status ailments. Second auto skill, which is going to be the Power Woven Over Time. Increases character's max HP by 5% for 2 turns after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 1 time. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Restores character's HP by 5% after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 2 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Increases character's power by 15% after the opponent's temporary buffs are cancelled 3 times. Up to 5 times. Multi-cancels per action equal 1 cancel. Gives character the ability to evade 2 times after character attacks opponents that are bound 3 times. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. Gives all allies the ability to nullify status ailments for 2 turns after character attacks 3 times while having action skill impact up. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. So now let me look over Midoriya's kit. Let's go take a look at him in VE Tower to get a base idea of what we are working with. First fight in VE Tower going up against Bakugo. Crazy enough though that the Bakugo is a boss here, yet we're not boosted by having Midoriya characters. That's crazy to me. But Shigaraki is a boost here, and Bakugo himself. I don't think All Might is a boost here though, right? Yeah, All Might's not a boost here either. That's crazy. So, let's get started with our first fight and let's see how Midoriya is going to fare. I can't wait to see Bakugo just getting absolutely destroyed by the amount of times he's going to get hit with a bound or bind. Anything that this Midoriya is going to be affecting him with, it's just going to be sad for him, but funny to me. Alright, so let's start off with this and we'll start off with the first action skill right here. Alright, let's actually see. How will be the momentum starter right here? Okay, so 2 and then 3. Alright, so I'm assuming that we're going to start doing a lot right here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and there's the bound. Yeah, I can already tell. This character is going to be something that nobody wants to deal with in Ultra Arena if people are still playing. Alright, how much damage right here? Alright, 32k. Oh, it would have been funny another one. Come on, man. But now we get to take a look at the Plus Ultra, which this Plus Ultra, I'm telling you guys, is one of my favorites. God, that shot when it gets close to him like that, it really just reminds me of the anime when he hit Shigaraki with that punch. Oh my god, it's so sick, man. They cooked. And then another one of my favorite plus ultras right here. Ah, with the cold walk. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bakugo, but you're about to be done here. Either next turn or this turn. If Midoriya wants to do a lot of damage right here, possibly this turn he could be dead. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then this one's building his Fajins. All right, 59. Damn. Not another one? Come on, man. That would have been perfect. But you know what? Since we got plus ultras, why not let it fly once again? Gotta love it so much, you gotta play it twice. Wonderful! And the voice acting too. Oh my god. Just everything about this character is just so fire to me and peak. But now we took a look at the first fight. Let's move on to fight number 2. Our next fight in VE Tower, we're going up against Stain. Why not switch it up a little bit? Same team as before. We are bringing in once again. Now, I did want to bring him up against Shigaraki and All For One because, you know, like more of a thematic type of theme. But since he is boosted there, we couldn't do that. And then I wanted to bring him up against Uraka, but Uraka's blue, and I didn't want to do that. Then I wanted to do Shoto, but then we couldn't do Shoto either because he's boosted there. Wait, did I say Shoto already? No, I don't think I said Shoto, but just in case I didn't say Shoto, I'm going to say it again. He's boosted there as well. So I'm like, damn, I can't really bring this character in the majority of the fights because, you know, main character vibes here, just too popular everywhere. All right, 2. And then 3. We got this built up, and then let's see how much damage right here. 39. 25. Ah, come on. One more for the vibes, Midoriya. Why not? For the vibes. All right, so how to 1. Okay, she only did 1 right there. Is Midoriya going to pop off here because of that? All right, 62. 80k. 64. Oh my god! So much damage is crazy! Imagine if they gave him a support memory that had 100% skill impact boost. It's because, like, you know, he's gonna be probably one of the final characters that we get in this game. Bro, he would have done 999 every single time. Alright, play this out once again. Let's see it. 999, yep, beautiful, gotta love it. And then Hada with the 53k, and then Midoriya is just gonna be able to wrap it up. Yeah, already for like this type of content, he's going crazy. But now that we took a look at VE Tower, let's move on to our next piece of content. If you thought we were done, psych, we're not going into Ultra Arena just yet. We're going to be taking him into some USJ just because the event course the other day had USJ. I thought, hey, why not? Let's have a little bit of fun with this. So, Midoriya, I want you to delete Gran Torino for free. Even though he is the homeboy, I mess with him a lot. I'm sorry, it's got to go. He has to go. All right, 64. 61. Oh, why not another one? Please let my dreams come true. Another one would have been sick. All right, defense down. Like a little support right there. And then 999. Oh my god, he would have done another 999. What is wrong with you that you don't want to do more? Come on, have some fun with it, man. You gotta, even though you got the fate of the soldiers, the fate of the world on your shoulders, why not have some fun? How much damage are you gonna do? I'm curious. 68k, and then Jito is probably gonna do like 30k. Did she do 62k? Damn, my bad for underestimating you. What the hell? That is crazy. I didn't think she was gonna go that hard, but here we are with praising her right now. Damn, nice job, Jito. 999, 999. Oh, one more. Damn, that would have been it. All right, so you know what? We'll just wrap it up like this. Let Midoriya go first. Yep, max damage to wrap it up right there. All right, so now we're done with some content on here. Let's move on to some Ultra Arena. So we finished all our fights in the regular content. Let's move on into some Ultra Arena. And for our first match, I thought, why not go up against a villain team, which is going to be Shigaraki maxed out. Then we got Climax Battle All For One. Then we got Young All For One maxed out. Then we got Dabi Blue maxed out. And then Bakugo and Midoriya. So you already know with this guy, what his favorite type of team that he likes to fight. It's mostly villains. But always with a villain, there is a hero. I don't know if the volume sounds kind of low. Let me put it up a little bit. Yes, it was him. It was him all along. This is your fault. Good dog. Going senile already. I'm Kachan, you know. Bakugo. Let him know, man. Let him know what's up. Alright, so most likely, you know, we will be targeting Young All For One. But if Midoriya wants to, he could say, screw off. I don't want to target you. We're faster. Okay. I guess the Climax Battle All For One is really bringing him down because there's no way. 2. We got the uppercut going right here. Alright, Midoriya, go to work. Alright, first one dodge. Second dodge. Dodge. Okay, so Midoriya did not get to go to work right there. I thought he would, but sadly that's not the case. So, I mean, that's the one thing that can suck about this character is that he doesn't really have bullseye turn 1. So if people have evasion turn 1, so it makes it kind of difficult for him to actually go work. But I'm thinking like once we are able to get the enhancements activated, then it's just like GG's for everybody. All right, 1, 2. Oh, why not 2 more to 1 more, man? That would have been nice. Would have had that nice crit rate build up and everything. All right, so now we got our plus ultras ready to go. Let's get this started. All right, Midoriya, please. I'm excited to see how far you're gonna go when it comes to smoking the living soul out of your law form. Come on, let's see some damage right here. Well, he did get the bound. I'll take that. Right, then we got this Shigaraki, which I haven't seen his in a while. Let's see this. That part right there is sick. Most of it gives me the Season 5 vibes, but that part where he's like looking and then the destruction happens, that's cool. Alright, so defense down. Then we got Bakugo Midoriya. Nice damage across the board. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Mind you, this guy was supposed to be a counter to this guy, but I don't see it. I don't feel nervous at running this character at all. Alright, 1, 2, and then 3. And we got the uppercut right here. Midoriya, go to town. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then once again, as you can see, just the fact that evasion is being here right now, it is cucking us right now. Sadly, that is the case. So yeah, Midoriya early on with facing characters with evasion, is he going to be the best option for us? I'm not going to lie. Is it then best to say that we should save Midoriya for the back then just to get one of his first conditions fulfilled? I don't know. Maybe that is the case. We'll see as we keep going. But that's my initial impression so far. 1, and then 2, and now let's see how much. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I was about to say, please don't start missing all your skills right there. That's the last thing I need. You to start missing, like that would be depressing for me. Alright, 8,000. Okay, so plus ultras once again. But the question is Midoriya going to be able to live before he gets to activate all his skills or no? Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, luckily Bakugo was weaker than the Midoriya, so we were able to take advantage of keeping Midoriya alive for that. So he should be dead right here, right? He's not dead. What? How he didn't die from that? He should have did a lot of damage right there. Hello? Earth to Midoriya? Like, come on, man. What's going on? I need you to lock in, coach. Right, 1. Okay, there we go. 2, 3. Alright, slowly. His bound is getting affected to the point that we are taking his damage. Did that make sense or that didn't make sense? We're making it aware that Bakugo, since he is bounded, is doing a lot of damage. Right, 1. Sorry, I am talking like at a more like lower tone because we're in a different location now. Okay, so 81k, 64k, 51k. Oh, yeah. If you get the bound off and you're hitting this Bakugo, let's just say Bakugo ain't going to be having that block that much longer. That's all I'm saying. Right, uppercut. 28k. Alright, Midoriya. Let's see, like 999. That's what I want to see. 999 across the board. Okay. That's fine, though. He did crit. He did some damage there. Right, look at the AoE going off here. And Bakugo Midoriya getting some damage there. Alright, nice. We were able to evade that. That's cool. Alright, now, okay, your burn effect is gone, so you should be dead right here, right? So this one attack. Yep, nice. AoE. Ah, come on, Midoriya. 93. 42 with the bound. Nice. We'll take that. And then his block is just, like, basically gone at this point. Alright, let's wrap this up. Alright, come on, Midoriya. 92k to wrap up our first fight. Let's move on into fight number 2. You know what? Just for the vibes here, we gotta see with this team how we're gonna fare. So we got a maxed out Bakugo Midoriya and a maxed out Midoriya Bakugo. Then we got Hagakure maxed out. And then Armored All Might maxed out. And then finally we have Season 7 Bakugo and Best Genius maxed out. I couldn't even tell that character was maxed out. The Bakugo and Best Genius. This guy has been summoning like crazy. Probably since he found out that the game was shutting down, he was like, just let me get all the characters I can get. Which, good for him on that, man. I'm glad he was able to max out all his characters. Alright, so, I would like to get rid of Midoriya and Bakugo, because if we let them get, we're faster, oh my god. I will take that for sure. Alright, so 1, 2, and then 3. And then we'll get the uppercut going right here. And that's gotta work. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got 2 bounds on him. That's pretty funny. Imagine if Bound was able to stack. He would have been like this for a while. Alright, so now we'll get going with this right here. And then let's see what happens. Alright, so 1. Please, just because Hado did 1, you're not going to just do the 1. Alright, 1, 2. It's crazy, too, how we're just able to remove his buffs as well by doing those multiple skills right there. Alright, so the cover got hit with Bakugo this time. Yeah, it's such a great feeling to be faster than the Hagakure, so then she's not the one manipulating the match for you. You're the one making it to where you have control over the match. Alright, so Midoriya going first. Let's see right here. How much damage? Okay, we don't get any damage because the evasion being activated. Yeah, I just wish Midoriya's bullseye was just turn 1, like he automatically have it. And I don't see why he couldn't have it turn 1. There are a lot of characters that have bullseye turn 1. The prime example being the latest Dabi that we got. He has bullseye like for free. He doesn't need to wait for that. 1, 2, and then uppercut. I go to work, Midoriya. 1, 2, 3. Damn, he really hates his other version of himself. What the hell? Because why he didn't bound the Bakugo? like, is this a self-reflection thing? Like, I'm weak, and I hate myself for being weak. Like, that's got to be the reason, right? That's the only conclusion I could come up with. There. All right, let's go to work. 18k, 27k, nice. Almost killing this Midoriya. That's what we like to see. Get out of him. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Ah, damn it. I wanted him dead. Because if he would have been dead, we don't have to worry about him still being a problem for us when it comes to his Plus Ultra being activated. Because he gets nasty once his Plus Ultra is activated, and then he gets his buff from his enhancements. And he starts to do a lot of damage. Okay, dodge again. Oh, we really do need our enhancement at this point. I'm begging for us to get our enhancement. Please. Midoriya, please say... What turn are we on? Turn 7? We don't have an enhancement yet? How many attacks did we do? 10? Oh my god. We were 2 away from getting it. Damn it. Alright, let's go again then. 1. 1. Alright, Midoriya, go to town, please. At 26. Only 1? Oh my god. Mind you, he has a high chance of doing it. So the fact that we only got the 1, what is going on, Midoriya? Please, at this point, I'm getting scared because we might die right here with you. I don't want that to be the case, please. Oh, I want this Midoriya to die too. Like, what the hell? Go away. 1, 2, only 2. Okay. Bakugo Midoriya with their Plus Ultra. Oh no, Midoriya died. Damn it, man. Maybe we had our enhancement a little bit earlier. That would have been the case. Like, I can't believe that happened to him. That's not fair at all. Let's just get the support going and then we'll activate these 2 right here. Screw it. We'll let the match play out just to see what happens. Just to make the video a little bit longer. I think we are going to lose though. Damn. Let's get the support. Alright, Hado going first with her Plus Ultra. The Bakugo Midoriya going second with their Plus Ultra. That did a lot of damage to Hagakure right there. Oh my god. And lucky for us, we did have Last Stand, so it made it to where Bakugo and Midoriya were able to live. But the problem now is that... I don't think they're living this time right here. Let's see what happens. Oh, dodge. Nice. Max damage. Alright. But this could be GG's. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Look at the AoE. Nice. Defense buff. Debuff, I mean. My bad. But he is dead, damn it. Oh, okay. Now that we all have left, it's just these 3 right here. I believe in Hawks for a while, but once this Midoriya starts to ramp up, which is going to be right now, I think it's just over. 1, 2, 3. Plus Ultra. He's going to hit us for max damage right there. And then watch this. Yep, now things are going to get pretty nasty over here. We have to activate this. We need the Last Stand to pop off right here. Bam. Get an AoE going. What? Why did I Plus Ultra activate? Hello? Why did I... What? Okay. I might be missing something here. I don't know what, but I might be missing something. Because I could have sworn she had a Plus Ultra activated. Alright, so we're going to be hitting right here. Let's see how much damage we get to proc. Okay, no damage because he had evasion. No damage because he had evasion. Damn it, we don't need that right now. That is the last thing that should be happening right now. Alright, we'll do this. Just to make Hawks do a lot. Actually, no. Let's do the revert. But if these 2 gotta go to work, though... No, we need to do it like this. Yeah, like this. We need a Last Stand active right here. Like, Last Stand is our holy grail at this point. We need it. Alright, nice. Okay, now we're back in business. We just need to kill Armored All Might turn 1. If we don't kill Armored All Might turn 1, then that is going to be an issue. Alright. She gave the cover to Armored All Might, but luckily, since Bakugo he has aggro, we're chilling. Right, let's do this. And then hopefully Aizawa could just kill. Aizawa, please. Aizawa, please. Thank you. Okay, that's very good right there. He's practically going to be doing no damage at all. We just need to make sure that we get to have the hits on him, and he's dead. Alright, so Aizawa's going first. Removing his buffs, making it to where we kill. Alright, so we won in the end, but it kind of sucks that we didn't get to win with Midoriya. Let's move on to our next match. Our next match will possibly be our last match. We're going up against Hado, Toga, and Bakugo. And I think on the end slot, he had movie 4 Midoriya. No. He had World Hero Mission Midoriya. And then he has Best Genius and Bakugo on the end slot. Now, out of all these characters right here, the Hado and the Toga are maxed out. Bakugo is not maxed out. So, I want to do attack Hado first, just to get out the way. Her support is... I want to leave Toga for last if we can. And hopefully Midoriya agrees with me on that philosophy as well. Alright, 2. Let me get the uppercut right here. Alright. Okay, he attacks her first, but the bound is nice. Okay, he's attacking her a lot. Damn. Alright, there we go, though. That's what we like to see. Nice. Alright, Hado's going to work right here, though. Honestly, we could just start attacking Bakugo right here. Like, why not? Especially since she does have the... I mean, but we could get rid of the evasion, though. That's the thing. You know what? No, I'll just keep focusing on Hado. Let's just keep focusing on the character that is currently, like, our attack priority right here. Alright, 1. Alright, plus, especially since he's attacking him. I don't know. You gotta go for that. Alright, so Midoriya is gonna go first, though. But we are gonna be attacking Bakugo, so that evasion right there doesn't matter. Alright, here we... Alright, we don't get hit with none of those debuffs that Toga is gonna give us. That's nice. Alright, come on. Damage. 23k, okay. Alright, then we got Hado. Her a little bit of damage right there. And then Bakugo, Midoriya. They actually did some damage right there. That I'll take. But I don't like that Hado is getting weak. That is the one character that I do not want to getting weak right now. Please. Midoriya, you gotta understand what I'm saying, right? Please. Don't mess with me. You can attack Hado. You can attack Bakugo, but do not attack Toga. Thank you, okay. And he attacks her. Okay, he got it. Got it. Understood. Sir, yes, sir. Come on. Damage. Not to her, though. Okay. Only 2 times right there. Damn, we are kind of getting unlucky, though, with getting multiple attacks. The max we see from him is either, like, 1 to 2. Right, once again, let's go to work. Once all of these activate. Alright, let's go, Plus Ultra. Let's go. I want to see, like, 40k this time around. 40k. 73k. Okay, that will definitely take. More so than what we saw before. Definitely. Alright, the Bakugo Midoriya. Oh, no. Toga is going to die first. Damn it. She's already knocking on death's door at this point. And I feel like Midoriya is going to make it to where she is permanently dead. Okay, uppercut. Then let's go to work. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Oh my god. It's like his ignore target effect. It's just like, I only want to target villains and that's it. And that is literally the only thing that we are seeing right here. Great. Now Bakugo's maxed out too. Oh, this is not going to be fun. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right, 1, 2. Man, the whole rotation gets murked. What the hell, man? Oh my god. Okay, so you know what? I think I've solidified my opinions on Midoriya. Let's go back to the menu and talk about him as a whole. Guys, let's wrap up today's video by talking about my overall thoughts on Izuku Midoriya Overlay Edition. Now, I mean, if you guys want to recommend me something to make it a way we can see this character a little bit better in the spotlight, by all means, go right ahead. But here are my thoughts. I'm not really a big fan of him early on in fights. Like, as we saw, every time that a character had evasion, he practically did nothing. Like, we didn't see him do anything at all. And not only that, his damage was kind of low too at the same time. Now, I get it. He builds up, and later on, he's crazy. And that's fine with me. But you having to do that and then not having Bullseye at the same time so we could get something going here, it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth, in my personal opinion. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe they could have gave him more damage and then more piercing shot as well. Like, I think that would have been perfect for this character if he wasn't going to have Bullseye in his kit at all. Like, make it aware at least he's benefiting us in some type of way in that instance. Now, I'm not going to lie, though. Him being on the team when it counts for nullified status ailments is a good thing. That is a good thing that he is giving us. And also the evasion as well. Let's not count that out. That is a great thing to have in his kit. But, you know, I see him more so as a damage character. Like, I want to see the numbers rack up fast. But like turn 3, I want to see like 50k from him per hit or something like that. Especially since it's probably going to be one of the last characters that we are receiving in the game. I don't know. But again, maybe it was my setup at the end of the day. I could have been me all along. Maybe me and the unit don't mix like that right now. But maybe we have a better team for him. That could be the case. So with that, as we're in today's video, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Again, you can let me know down below how you personally feel about this character. Whether you have taken him into some content that doesn't require Ultra Arena or content that is Ultra Arena. Just let me know. At the end of the day, I'm open to all opinions. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.